You're listening to the Traffic and Conversion Show. I'm your host, Michelle Fernandez, and today I am excited to dive into omni-channel marketing. Curious? Stay tuned. Welcome back to the show. This episode is airing on Christmas. So for those of you who celebrate, Merry Christmas. And for those of you who don't, happy holidays, whatever your holiday is. Tomorrow, the Fernandez family, well, not everyone, well, most of us are heading on a family cruise to celebrate my mother-in-law. We have taken a few cruises over the years to celebrate her birthday, and it was like every 5 years or so. So I can't remember when we started this. I think it was when she initially turned 70, maybe it was even 65, because the kids were pretty small. So it was then every 5 years. Well, we couldn't take the last cruise when she turned 80 because of COVID. So we decided to take one this year. And this year it's even more special than ever because she came back for just today. My husband had taken her to the doctor. Of course, I'm recording this way before Christmas. And she got a cancer-free bill of health this year. She had pancreatic cancer, had the surgery, went through chemo, and came out on the other side. So we are all super blessed and excited to have this time together. So I am excited for this Christmas time to take a few days off and relax and spend time with my family. And I hope that you are doing something special to relax, recharge, and reconnect with your loved ones. Now, you might be saying to yourself, like, I think I know what that whole omni-channel marketing is, but I'm really not sure, right? And I probably say this a lot too, because a lot of times, like when you're at these events or you're with other people and they're talking about certain things, it's like, you might be a little shy to say, well, what is that exactly? First of all, don't ever be shy. Always ask, because it's better to know than not to know. But if you ever feel uncomfortable, no worries. I always got your back. So I just wanted to let you know that that just happens all the time. Even to me nowadays, I just ask, right? Because I don't want to make assumptions of what it to be and be on a totally different page than what it really is, right? So let's clear that up. Omni-channel marketing is a multi-channel approach that's all about creating a seamless and consistent experience for your customers. So no matter where or how they interact with your brand, it's the same, experience. So if I can compare it to something, let's say a food chain, it's like anytime you go to Cheesecake Factory, no matter where it is, you're always going to have like the same menu, like the waiters and everything look the same. The actual restaurant itself looks the same. You can always get your favorite dish, right? Well, it's kind of sort of the same. However, it's with your brand on all these channels. So whether it's your website, social media, email, your mobile app, even a physical store, right? The goal is to provide a unified brand experience. Okay, so to kick things off, let's break down what omni-channel marketing is and why it matters in today's digital landscape. Now, omni-channel marketing involves integrating various channels both on and offline in order to create a cohesive customer experience. It acknowledges that consumers use multiple channels during their journey, right? And it aims to eliminate the silos between them. Okay, so it's like if you're only on Instagram, right? Or you're only on YouTube, what does that look like? We're going to kind of merge these silos together. So essentially, it's all about breaking down the barriers between the various marketing channels. So why should you care about omni-channel marketing? Well, it serves several essential purposes. The first one is consistency. It ensures that your brand's messaging and the quality of service are consistent across all the channels. This consistency helps build the trust and a stronger brand image. So consistency is the cornerstone of successful omni-channel marketing. It means that ensuring that your brand's message, tone, and overall experience remain uniform across all channels, right? So kind of think about that Cheesecake Factory example, right? So whether it's social media, your email, your website, or your in-store interactions, like I was saying. So that experience is going to be the same. And I will give you one example of this. I remember a while back ago, I was following this girl on social media, or this woman, and I was like, oh my gosh, the way she talks, the way, like even some of the slang she used, I was like, oh, I felt this connection, because I'm like, oh, we both say dude, we both say this, or, we're going to be one and the same. When I actually got into her container, or I had a conversation with her, I'm trying to remember which one was first. I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is not the same experience that I was having over on social media. So like when I would hear her, she was all in this one kind of brand voice slang. But then in this other container, it was totally opposite. And then I was like, oh, this is not what I thought I was going to experience when I got inside. Okay. So when you have consumers coming in, if they're creating this connection and this trust and this wanting to build a relationship with this one persona, let's just say, then when they come over into this other silo, is it totally different, right? This is where we need to merge and make sure there's consistency. So when customers encounter your brand, they should perceive a seamless and synchronized narrative, right? Fostering this trust and the sense of reliability, because that is huge, right? Because we want to work with someone that we can count on. So consistency not only helps in building a strong and memorable brand image, it also reinforces the idea that your business is attentive to the customer needs, regardless of where and how they choose to engage with you. Okay, so in an omni-channel strategy, consistency is the glue that binds the customer journey together, ensuring a cohesive and positive experience at every single touch point. Make sense? Consistency also lies in the heart of successful omni-channel marketing. Now, it's the art of delivering a harmonious and coherent brand experience across every platform and every touch point. Notice how I keep repeating the touch point, because this is when you're actually interacting with your customers, okay? So whether a customer engages you on social media, maybe it's on your website, maybe they get an email from you, whatever the messaging, the branding of it, the level of service should remain consistent and it's all aligned, okay? This steadfast uniformity builds that trust and credibility with your offer with your audience, and it fosters strong brand loyalty, making your business memorable to them, okay? So just be thinking about how you can create this consistency and this fluidity and a positive experience, okay? The second one is customer centricity, okay? So when we're talking about centristic customer marketing, if you will, this is when we're talking about the customer needs and preferences by tailoring to their behavior, right? Or where they are, what stage are they in the buying journey? Okay, so customer centricity is the guiding principle that shapes the essence of omni-channel marketing. It's the recognition that the customer is at the heart of every interaction and every decision. So in omni-channel strategy, the focus is on understanding and catering to the unique needs and preferences and the behaviors of the individual customers. So by tailoring the customer experience to their specific journey and their expectations, businesses can create a more engaging and personalized interaction, which leads to increased customer satisfaction and loyalty. Okay, so this type of marketing is about placing the customer's convenience and desires at the forefront, really ensuring that every touch point across various platforms feels like an intuitive encounter, enhancing the overall relationship between the brand and the customers. Now, customer centricity is like the beating heart of omni-channel marketing. It revolves around the fundamental principle of putting the customer at the center of your marketing strategy, right? Because our business is about making money and serving people. So that's why they should be in the center. Okay. So by tailoring every interaction at the touch point to align with these individual customer journeys, business can really create a highly personalized and engaging experience because all our customers want to feel special. We want to feel special, right? We want to feel special, heard, all the things, right? So this not only enhances your customer satisfaction, but also fosters long-lasting loyalty. So if your goal right now, whether you're doing omni-channel marketing or not, to have your customer at the center of it all, you need to rethink that strategy. All right. Then the next one is enhanced engagement. This is all about creating a more engaging and personalized experience, which can improve, again, your customer satisfaction and loyalty, right? So when you're talking about enhanced engagement, think of it as the crown jewel, right? It's the secret sauce that transforms ordinary interactions into meaningful and memorable experiences. In this whole omni-channel world, businesses have the unique opportunity to engage customers on a deeper level by really understanding them. Understanding what do they prefer? How do they prefer to learn? Are they visual? Are they audio? Do they need like a checklist or something, right? What are those behaviors? What are their purchasing patterns, right? Across all the various channels. And by using this data to provide personalized content, recommendations, maybe other products, right? Maybe books to read. Brands can create a dynamic and high relevant customer journey. This heightened engagement not only keeps customers intrigued and satisfied, but it also strengthens their loyalty. Okay, we want to keep people coming back to us, right? We want to build these genuine connections with our audience and really making every interaction a chance to delight them, to inform them, and convert them. All right. Now, in an omni-channel strategy, businesses leverage data and insights to then deliver this personalized, relevant content, right? Or timely interactions that really captivate and resonate with their audience, right? So we want to think about it that this not only keeps customers engaged and satisfied, but it also drives this kind of an advocate, right? These people that are gonna like raving fans that shout you out from the rooftop, these like brand ambassadors, if you will, right? So enhanced engagement really transforms this ordinary experience into a memorable one that they will not only like feel so good about their buying decision and working with you, but then they're also going to start referring their friends and people to you, which is what you want, right? That word of mouth marketing. And then it's all about the data, right? And how do we use it? So by leveraging this data and analytics, you can gain insights on all these things, right? And if you haven't realized already from listening to the show, like data is key. It's really the backbone of any successful marketing strategy, especially omni-channel marketing. It really serves as the compass that guides every strategic decision that you made. Here at my company and my agency, it's like we're creating predictable growth powered by data-driven marketing. Okay, so we get the data to then develop our marketing plans. Make sense? So in this quest to engage customers seamlessly across the various platforms, businesses must, it's like an absolute must, harness the power of data to understand those preferences, those behaviors, those interactions, okay? And really by kind of mining this data and analyzing it, measuring it, whatever words you want to use, tracking it, right, is where you're going to be able to say, okay, I'm going to tailor this marketing effort here with just precision, okay? All right, so when we're diving into the data, I want you to also think that how it can empower you as a business owner to optimize your strategies and allocate resources efficiently that ultimately will drive better results for you. So in an era where data is so abundant, right? We have data everywhere. All the platforms are now giving us ways to get all this data together. Its effective utilization is the key to unlocking the true potential of omni-channel marketing and achieving seamless customer engagement. In this multifaceted approach, data becomes a strategic asset, enabling businesses to gain invaluable insights into those customer behaviors, even trends across the various platforms. And by harnessing the power of data analytics, companies can really make these informed decisions, tailor those marketing strategies, and provide highly personalized experience. So think about that for you. If somebody knew that you liked yellow, right? And you come into your boutique, and then now the person that knows that you come in once a week, once a month, whatever that is, pulls out all these yellow shirts or dresses or what have you. How cool would that be? It's like that is a true personalized experience. Whether it's tracking customer interactions, analyzing purchase patterns, or monitoring engagement metrics, data utilization allows businesses to fine-tune their messaging and offers, ensuring that each touch point in the customer journey is optimized for maximum impact. Now, in the omni-channel marketing data is not just for information. It's really the key to creating seamless and cohesive brand experience that resonates with customers and drives success across all of the platforms. Okay. So now let's go into personalization. Now, this is something that I've been talking a lot about. Some of this might be repetitive from some other episodes that we've had here. However, I really want it to sink in with you. And as you're listening to, anytime you hear whether me talk about something again or somebody else, always make sure that you are firmly paying attention, because you might be at a different stage in your business. You might be at a different season of your business. Something might have just happened in your business, right? Or didn't happen in your business. And this could hit you at a different way to be like, oh, how can I implement this now? Okay. So when it comes to personalization, marketers can really collect and analyze customer data in order to create these highly personalized campaigns. So if we're talking about e-com, websites can recommend products based on users' browser history, right? And really increasing the chances of conversion. And I don't know about you, I was telling my son last night, I'm like, oh, did you see this movie on Netflix? And he's like, oh, mom, now they don't let us share passwords on Netflix. So I need to get my own. And I'm like, how could you be without Netflix? Netflix is like life sometimes, right? Especially when you're really bored. Well, my point about Netflix is, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but it'll say, because you watched The Blacklist, here's now some recommendations, right? Just like when you go shopping, because you bought this or you checked this out, they give you other things similar that they think you're going to like. Well, think about how easy that makes my life. They're like, well, they know I love The Blacklist, so these shows must be good, right? Or it's along the lines of what I want to see. So personalization is the cornerstone of successful omni-channel marketing, waving a thread of relevance and individuality throughout the customer journey. So in this seamless multi-platform engagement, personalization means tailoring every interaction to the unique preferences and behaviors by each customer. So when you get the data and you're able to figure out what is what, then it comes to, well, what kind of experience are you going to create for them that resonates with these individuals at this profound level, right? So we already talked about recommending other products, right? Based on your past views or purchases or whatever that looks like. We also talk about, if you create a landing page and you're asking them a few questions, now you're going to be sending them the right message at the right time by giving them the value based on where they said a pain, struggle, dream, or desire is. Well, what if you are in your program, right? And you're going through the modules and you have certain touch points. And then what does that look like in order for them to either make it feel more personalized? Are you asking particular questions on what they are actually implementing and not only are they implementing or how they're implementing, it's like, what are they really implementing it for? So what is the thing that they're doing from your program to get that result? So, okay, let's say they do want to run Facebook ads, or they do want to build a funnel. Okay, but what is that funnel to? Right? Are they going to, have a lead magnet? Are they going to build a course? Are they going to have a membership? Like, what is this looking like that then maybe I can tailor some of it based on their ultimate end goal? Is this making sense? So if I'm then asking them, hey, how is your webinar going? Hey, how is this going? Oh, how are you doing that? Are you doing anything to, the next step of driving traffic? What does that look like? And how can you just put a little bit of personalization that lets them know? Maybe it's a personalized card that you even send, right? When are you launching this thing? Like, those are the types of things where you're saying, I'm going to turn a casual customer into a devoted brand enthusiast. Is this making sense? I hope this is resonating with you on some level. And maybe you don't come up with the answer right now of how this might work for you, but I want that to be in your head, to be sitting there thinking, how would that work for you? Okay. And really illustrating the power of tailored experiences when it comes to this whole digital world, right? Because none of us sell the one thing. None of us we're not the only ones selling the thing that we sell. So when we come up with personalization, and when we're coming up with everything we're talking about today, is really all about how are we standing out against our competitors? What would, and I'm not even saying like we're better than our competitors, we're just different. Right? So if you want to have this type of experience, this is the reason that you would come to me versus somebody else, right? And there's really no right or wrong. It's how you choose to spend them and how they choose to receive it. Because maybe somebody, for some reason, doesn't want to be contacted or a certain way, and they're like, I'm okay with this person, right? So these are the ways that you can also set the boundaries of what you want to do, who you want to work with, how you want to structure your program, because you know it's going to create this great experience, and people will come. The right people will come for that. Okay. So whether it's through social media, email, display advertising, or other digital channels, when it comes to any type of advertising, we want to make sure that we're very precise, that we are like reaching our target people. Advertisers can reach these customers through the tailored content or through tailored experiences, right? Based on where they are. So based on social media, emails, depending on which channel they are, display advertising. This targeted advertising is the linchpin of omni-channel marketing, allowing businesses to reach their audience with that laser-like precision across multiple platforms. In the landscape of this seamless customer engagement, advertisers can leverage data from various channels to craft this highly relevant and timely ad campaigns. Okay, so this is where we're talking about ads. We're thinking about, okay, how are we able to deliver this personalized content and messages to the right audience at the right time? When you're able to figure that out, that is when it becomes a game changer. So whether you're running your own ads or you have the agency, make sure that there's some sort of strategic plan in that to make sure that happens. And that is a two-way street that comes from you gathering the data and bringing it back and saying, hey, this is what we found our people are doing or what they're wanting. Can we deliver this? Okay. And that will not only maximize the impact of your marketing efforts, but it also ensures that the resources that you're using are allocated efficiently. I can't get my words out. All right. So targeted advertising within the omni-channel framework really empowers you as a business owner to connect with potential customers in a way that feels really tailored to their needs and interests, driving their higher engagement and obviously driving higher conversions, which is what we really, really want, right? It's the art of meeting customers where they are, speaking to their interests, and fostering meaningful connections across the digital landscape, right? So whether it's through social media, email, or display advertising, targeting allows for the delivery of the content that aligns with the customer's preferences and behaviors. This level of precision really ensures that advertising efforts reach the right audience when they actually need it, right? Really looking to increase those conversions. All right. So we're diving into the improved customer support. So digital marketers can offer consistent and efficient customer support across these various digital channels, such as chatbots, emails, and social media. This helps in resolving customer issues and inquiries more effectively, okay? So this is what I think is really cool, because it's like, once we get them in, now how are we going to fulfill and support them? Okay, so this is crucial and vital to retention. So improved customer support is a crucial facet of omni-channel marketing, as it empowers businesses to deliver consistent and efficient assistance across various digital channels, right? So we want to see like the chat bots. How are we able to get back an answer to them quicker than an actual person being available 24/7? These really ensure that their inquiries and issues are addressed seamlessly and immediately. So if you have a chat bot on your website and your membership area or someplace else, well, now the bot is going to give all the same answers, right? Whereas sometimes, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, it has happened to me, and it's a little bit frustrating. I'm not going to lie. It's like when I call support, especially anything with tech, and I'm like, yeah, I'm stuck on this. Can you help me figure it out? And then the guy says, or the girl, oh, okay, yeah, do this, this, and that. Didn't work. Then you call back, or they'll say, oh, you can't do that. Of course, I never believe what anybody says. So I call back and I get someone else, and lo and behold, you can do it, right? So these are types of things where it's like, it's not a human that maybe doesn't know because they're new to the company. Maybe they've never done that before, and they're not taking the time to look it up for you. By using these bots can really help with that, get your customers results faster. And it's really all seamless because it's the same answer for everyone. Make sense? So it's not only the quick responses, it could also be even personalized solutions depending on how you have this set up, and really creating this unified experiences regardless of the communication channel chosen by the customer. Is this making sense? And it's not just about the customer satisfaction, right? It also shows the brand's commitment to delivering top-notch service, ultimately building trust and loyalty, right? Okay, so let's talk about cross-channel attribution. So when it comes to omni-channel marketing, it makes it easier to attribute conversions to the appropriate channels and campaigns, optimizing maximum or your marketing spend, okay? So I'm sitting here like, do you guys know what attribution is? Just in case you don't. So whenever you see, and if you've ever run Facebook ads before, it'll say like, you want to have a 7-day or 1-day attribution. So what that simply means is who is getting the credit for that lead or sale, for that conversion, okay? So when it's talking about a cross-channel attribution, it's really saying, okay, who is the last person or who is getting credit for this becoming a lead or sale, okay? So the attribution is the compass that guides marketers into understanding the intricate paths customers take across the various platforms and touch points. In the realm of omni-channel marketing, where customers seamlessly navigate through a multitude of channels, it's essential to accurately attribute conversions and interactions to its appropriate sources. So by doing so, businesses can gain a deeper understanding of the customer journey, allowing for really better informed decisions and optimizations. So this cross-channel attribution ensures that marketing efforts are allocated effectively and resources, meaning money, are optimized to yield the highest return on investment, okay? So what all this means is that let's say, I'm sure you've been shopping somewhere, and let's say you're on Instagram and you saw whatever, and then you go to Google to look something up, and oh, there comes the ad, right? And then you're on YouTube, oh, there's the other thing trying to sell you the thing that we have. So now this is where it's going to come down to, well, where did I buy? Right? What did that journey look like for me to finally say, okay, I saw this now for the third time, for the 10th time, for the first time, right? Where is that looking? And that's where we're looking for the attribution. So then you know where to spend your money. All right. Then it all comes down to data-driven insights. So collecting the data across the multiple channels allows for this comprehensive data analysis, really helping digital marketers gain insights into customer behavior and to make those data-driven decisions. Businesses can collect a wealth of data from various touch points, really allowing them to gain a profound understanding of customer behavior, their preferences, their trends, like what is it that they're doing, what do they want, right? And through this data analysis, you can extract actionable insights that really guide your decision making and really guide your strategy. Okay, so this comes in where you're fine-tuning your messaging, where you're personalizing that experience, where you're deciding what kind of campaigns that you want to run and how much you want to spend more effectively. Okay, so this not just gives you this competitive advantage, they're really essential for staying ahead of the curve, creating a more engaging and seamless customer journey, and really achieving exceptional results in this digital marketing arena. All right, so in summary, omni-channel marketing is about providing a unified and personalized experiences for customers across various digital and physical channels. In this modern age of the digital marketing world, this approach can help businesses build stronger relationships, improve customer engagement, and really drive more effective marketing campaigns by leveraging data and technology to create this seamless and consistent brand experience. All right, well, that wraps up another episode of the Traffic and Conversion Show. Thank you so much for joining us as we explored the world of omni-channel marketing. And if you found this episode valuable, be sure to subscribe and leave a review, and maybe even share it with your fellow marketers. Remember that in this fast-paced world of digital marketing, staying ahead of the curve is the key to success. So until next time, let's keep optimizing, keep converting, and growing your business together.